You know what you should do? You should roll with it. Welcome, my friends. This is Troy Stone King to another live video. Before we get into the content, a couple of things. I've been telling you that we're going to be putting more videos, moving some of these videos over to the YouTube channel, and they are almost all there. So well over 30 videos over there, and that's youtube.com/Troy Stone King, youtube.com/Troy Stone King, and that will give you the opportunity to go through those different live videos and not have to worry about searching through my news feed. So feel free to go right over there. They have the exact same titles on YouTube that they have over here. The second thing is this, announced yesterday, we're running another contest. We have one free 30-minute coaching session that I'm going to be able to give away. And this contest runs for a week from yesterday, which means up until Tuesday of this coming week. If you want to get your hat in the ring for a free coaching session for 30 minutes with me, no obligation, no upsell, send an email to live@TroyStoneKing.com. That's live@TroyStoneKing.com. And in the subject line, go ahead and put in there contest. And then in the actual body of the message, tell me what you'd like to talk about or the area where you'd like to maybe get a little bit of help. That's live@TroyStoneKing.com with the title, with the subject contest, and then a little message on how you'd like some help or what you'd like to discuss. All right, get to the content. This is called Roll With It. Roll with it. This weekend, I'm going to be on stage in front of a group, and I thought I had a very specific idea of the demographic of the group that I'm going to be speaking to this weekend. Very tight with gender and religious affiliation and marital status and all these things. And so I developed a plan based on that information. And then I sent the plan to the two people who were in charge of the event. Well, one person came back and said, "That's perfect. That's great. Go with it." And the other person came back and said, "Well, that's good, but can we change this and then add this third thing?" And so I went back. I said, "Sure, we can make those changes." Made a couple of changes, added the other thing, sent it back to the people again. And the first person again said, "Hey, that's great. Go with it. Thank you." And the second person said, "Yeah, but now we need to change this and remove this part and then add this other thing." And I said, "Okay, we can make those changes, I suppose." Now, that's not how I said it, actually, in the message, and if that person's watching, I'm sorry. But so we made those changes. And then so I sent it back to them, and the first person again said, "Yes, that's great, go with it." And the other person said, "Okay, but this is some new information that I've learned about the demographics of the group, and so this part won't quite be right for them. So can you change it even more in this other way?" And I said, "Okay." And at this point, I think we're at the 6th or 7th iteration from the original plan. Now, at first, it made me a little bit annoyed because I'm like, hey, the original plan had it in place. I could have done that one all day long. It was easy as pie for me. No challenge at all. But every single change makes it a little bit more difficult, and I've got to come up with new information, and I've got to add more features into the presentation. I've got to involve more people in this entire event. And so it was annoying and challenging and made it harder. And I thought, boy, really not what I signed up for. But then I thought about this. It's not about me for this presentation. It's about the audience. And the changes, the removals, the additions that the second leader on the team is suggesting are going to make it a much better experience for the audience. And isn't that the point? When you're working with someone or trying to help someone or improve their lives or serving someone in some way, isn't the goal really to make it the best possible experience for them and not for you? For them and not for me? And I had to really go back to that. Is it more challenging than it was? Sure. Is it not what I originally planned? Sure. But is it going to be better for the people? Yes. Yes, it is going to be better for the people. So let me just kind of wrap this back up. When you're asked to do something, or someone upsets your apple cart, someone says, you have a plan, but let's change it. And you want to just stick with your original plan because you know you can handle that, accept the challenge with grace. Make the changes that are going to be appropriate for the people that you're helping to give them the best possible experience. Because two things are going to happen with that. Well, three things are going to happen with that. One, they're going to get a better experience. Two, you are going to get a better experience. You're going to learn and grow and increase your capabilities by meeting the new requirements. And the third thing, you're going to satisfy the people who are in charge of the event, which will potentially lead to more opportunities. Now, maybe it's not an event, maybe it's your job, and your boss says, hey, I liked your plan here, but let's change these couple of things. You make those changes without being begrudging about it. And your boss will be happier with you, and it leads to potentially more opportunities in your job. If you do this with your clients, if you're an entrepreneur, own your own business, make the changes the clients ask for. Why? Because it's going to make you look better. It's going to work better for the client, and it's going to give you more opportunities. They will tend to share your name with their partners in more situations. So I hope that helps, my friends. When you are asked to make changes to your plan, roll with it, because it's better for everyone across the board. And as we close out, don't forget, got a contest running right now until next Tuesday. If you want to get a potential free 30-minute coaching session with me, no obligation, no upsell, live at TroyStoneKing.com with a subject line of contest. And then in the body of the message, tell me what you'd like to talk about or an area where you see potential for help. Thanks, my friends, and have a great rest of your day.